A warm welcome for game number 3 of this 2025 Silver Nations League. Two teams that we didn't see so far, Hungary and Latvia. We see that Hungary has in its roster some very strong player. We will discover him a bit later today. Latvia come with a very experienced side. Only 7 players traveled from Latvia to France, but they are all with a lot of experience, Hélène. We want to see what Hungary and Latvia have in store, to see what we can expect from this weekend. Once again, it's the Silver Nations League. We want to know who will reach Golden Nations League next season.
And we had a great match just before, a fierce battle between the Netherlands and Italy. 3-2 eventually for the Dutch team, but it was very tense and very tight. Hope we're gonna have the same kind of show in this match between Hungary and Latvia.
One important thing for these two teams, because you see the schedule, they will play 2 games in the same afternoon. Hungary-Latvia is the game that we have now, but Latvia will be back on court at 5:15 against the Netherlands, and Hungary will have the last game of the day against Serbia. It means that for these two teams, it will be a lot of effort in the first day of competition.
Yeah, the schedule is definitely very tight as well in this competition. At the end, maybe on Saturday it will have some consequences. We just saw maybe at the right of the screen Robert Kertész waving at you, Julien, as we had already the opportunity and the great luck to see this player. It was not far from here in Rouen 3 years ago for the European Championship Division B. Robert Kertész, with no possible doubt one of the very top player in Europe.
Yeah, in Europe, maybe in the world. He's able to have like a powerful smash serve. He's able to move very quick on court. But as we said, Ellen, we saw Hungary winning a lot of things. He won the MVP award, but it's still a teamwork, and you have to have a strong team around you. And this Hungarian side have a lot of young talent. They built something. Let's see if this will be enough to reach the Golden Nations League next year. It's very easy for them. They need to finish first here and to start well by beating Latvia this afternoon, which will not be easy. When you see this Latvian side with not the captain, but the
coach. No longer the captain. He used to be the captain.
Yeah, coaching player. Vyacheslav Grimailov. Those players are very experienced, very tall. It's a first good test for Hungary, and they will have a second one against Serbia tonight. So, yeah, of course, Hungary have a great player, and we will see him on the court very soon. But you see him more than enough. It's a team play. It's a team sport, and you have to be a real team on court.
Yeah, and the Silver Nations League, the Nations Leagues in general, allow the teams to introduce valid players. That's the case for Hungary with, I think, 3 players that won't be able to qualify for instance, for the European Championship, which are going to take place in Hungary at the end of July. So I guess that Hungary definitely wants to qualify for the Golden Nations League.
Yeah, because there are many things to understand. It's always the same when we talk about parasports. Classification is not easy to understand. In sitting volleyball, you only have 2. We only have 2, VS1, VS2. And then in this competition, you have the addition of players who are not classified yet. You have the addition of players who are not eligible. The only rule that we need to match is to have 4 VS1 on court at all time. And for Hungary, we have non-eligible players. We have VS2 players, not yet qualified player. It's a lot to do, like tactically, for the head coach István Balog, not to make any mistake. Because of course, if you don't put the 4 VS1, at some point you will get in trouble with the referees. It will be a lot easier for Latvia. They have 1 VS2 and only 7 players that decided to play without libero. So they will just have 1 substitution on the bench. This weekend can be pretty long for Latvia if they have to go in some very long games, and to play 2 games almost in a row this afternoon. It will be pretty exhausting for them. And if you were not with us, of course, Hélène, you mentioned this great game we had between Netherlands and Italy, and in the very first game of the day, Serbia won 3-0 against France. We are currently in the lead, Serbia and Netherlands, with 1 victory each. Let's see who can join them, either Hungary or Latvia, after this third game of the day. And we will have 3 more: Italy against France, Netherlands against Latvia, and Serbia against Hungary to finish this Thursday or Friday. And tomorrow, the same amount of action, 6 games once again, 3 on Sunday, to know who will finish first of this round robin. If you're just with us for this first game, connected back in Latvia, back in Hungary, there will be no semi-final, no final. It's just a round robin. The team finishing first will accede to the Golden Nations League next year.
In the previous edition of the Silver Nations League in 2024, Hungary won 3 sets to 0 versus Latvia, but so did the Netherlands versus Italy, and we saw it not totally a clue of what can happen on the field.
Yeah, and when you see how much, let's talk about France, of course they lost, but they improved a lot last year with Paralympics at home, and what they did in Bronze Nations League, what they did in B European Championship. It's still a discipline where you can improve a lot in very few times. So if you're working well, and Italy is working really good because they show us some very good skills today, you can achieve a lot. Of course, Latvia, they come basically with almost the same players for a couple of years. But on the Hungarian side, there are young players who are really working hard. For example, Robert Kertész, that we will see. He used to play in the clubs competition this year in Italy. So one more time, he got the opportunity to have more time on court, more time to improve his level. And of course, I'm sure we will see great level on the Hungarian side as well.
And Robert Kertész is 27. When you see in this Hungarian team, the captain and setter János Pérez, 66, is the oldest player in this competition. Yeah, Robert has obviously many years to keep improving his skills.
Yeah, he will have more time to perform. The 2 teams are on the court. Hungary will play in red jersey. Latvia with their dark blue jersey. The traditional handshake between the 2 teams. And things will be able to go underway pretty soon. They know each other really good. They played a lot of times in this European competition against each other. And of course, we are really excited to see that game, to know what we can expect from that competition. Let's meet with the 2 international referees. With first one from France, Pierrick Lebalge, and second referee from Germany, Zvezdan Alexic Kapel. Also 2 referees that we are used to see at this international level. Each time we are working on sitting volleyball, they are almost all the time part of it. And now we're waiting for the starting 6 for both teams. First to come on court is Ferenc Szekely, one of the tall players, really skilled behind the 2-meter line. The very experienced Josef Stirzer, number 8. Number 9, and second setter Laszlo Kovacs. Number 10, Akos Barnabas Nagy. Number 11, Robert Kertész. And Gergő Boka. He will wear number 12. He was announced with number 16, but he will have number 12. And Hungary will play with a libero, with Josef Juhász wearing this white jersey. Well, for Latvia, there won't be a lot of surprise because only one guy will sit on the bench. We'll start with Dmitris Pavlovs, number 1. The over-experienced Uldis Ektermanis, captain of this selection, more than 500 appearances for his country. Aleksandrs Vivkariks, Andrejs Filipovics, Alexejs Berkis, and coaching player Vyacheslav Grimailovs sitting on the bench. Maxis Carlis Grenbergs. I mean, for sure, Hungary has a lot more option on the bench if things don't go well, that's for sure. They especially have János Peres, the captain, experience setter who can enter at all time, but also Josef Domina. We saw him playing at a really good level last time they traveled to France. Christian Velek. I mean, they have plenty of options if they need to change something tactically. And the first player to serve will be Ákos Barnabas Nagy, number 10 of this Hungarian side. We're just checking that everything is good. The ball is here. And this third game of the Silver Nations League is underway. And it starts with an ace for Nagy. First unforced for Latvia was Alexander Zvivkariks.
And Laszlo Kovac deciding not to block on this attack, which turned to be the right option.
Good block by Szekely, one of the tallest guy in this Hungarian side. Kurtes, good block. Well, they will need many more to stop him, and this one is for Andrejs Filipavics.
Yeah.
Well positioned.
Ferenc Szekely is definitely not a setter, so the set was very much inside. And Kurtes could attack only on the diagonal.
Szekely
with the block.
Yeah, second block in a row for Filipavics.
1-on-1 this time in front of Ferenc Szekely.
Some discussion already in the game. Uldis Ektermanis.
Pierre Inglebalch asking the Latvian blockers to keep their hand down until the server is ready. Not to make too big a screen for the reception line.
That's now 3 blocks in a row for Filipavics. Kurtes a bit out of the antenna. And this is a forced point for Latvia. This is free ball Latvia. Apparently, Juhas was sitting in front of the 2-meter line.
Yeah, that's just
I did not have that feeling.
Only the bottom is taken into account, so...
Well, apparently Pierre Inglebalch is quite sure of what he whistled. 5-2 Latvia. Stirza for the reception. Kurtes. Is there any touch? Yes! That's his first point of the game.
Ferenc Szekely, he was awarded as the best server in 22 in a row for the B European Championship.
Yeah, and he was close to score a first ace. First long rally in that game. Kurtes to conclude it. Well, Latvia will have to find the solution to block him. Safe serve for Szekely. And good block Gerge Boka. And Hungary is already back on track, 5-all. Good counter block by Kovacs. Boka with a lifting whistle against him. He was a bit too far away to touch that ball. And he had to lose the contact with the ground. Oh, good serve. Boka again, no touch, it's just out of bounds. Lucky reception. Kovacs giving almost free ball to Latvia. Oh, lucky dig. Kurtesh, block out. Reception is good. And that's lifting called against Hungarian blocker Josef Stierzer. And Latvia is in contention, 6-7. Boka scoring his second point of the game. And this ball coming on the Hungarian side.
Oh, what a serve by Robert Kurtesh.
One serve, one ace. 8 points for Hungary, 4 for Kurtesh, 50% of his team so far. And that's 2 in a row already. I mean, we were right to announce this guy is a very good player. And Pierre Clavage is calling him. Yeah. Same regarding the screen for receivers to move hands up at the last moment. And that's 3 in a row now. And timeout call by Latvia, because this is too much for the Latvian side. They have to stop the streak, to stop his shoulder. Hungary is leading 10 points to 8.
Yeah, and what solution can they find as they have already 3 blockers at the net?
Yeah, he's always
not to block seems pretty difficult in front of a...
He's able to find intervals in between the blockers. Yeah. Yeah, when he's not in the front row, he's serving. Basically, Hungary have too tough position to deal with him on the background. We will see him spike behind the 2-meter line for sure. He will call the ball, no doubt. And the young fans in the stand already decided who they will support. They are for Hungary. $10 for Hungary, 8 for Latvia. There's another ace for Kurtesh. It's not even Hungary winning point. It's Kurtesh against Latvia for the moment. And that's another one. How long can this one be? Block from Stirzer. And another point for Hungary.
A catch whistled by Pierrick Lebalch. Oh,
this time the block for Latvia.
Eventually a block by Dmitry Pavlovs, permitting Latvia to obtain this side out and no longer have Robert Kirtash serving.
That was a good block, this time by Grumailovs. One-hand reception. Block out found by Akos Barnabas Nagy. Well read by Kovacs. The swing by Grumailovs just out by a couple of centimeters. It's not far away. Latvia is asking for Hungary to block the set. Apparently it was not the case. Good block by Grumailovs. He's also a very tall guy when he's sitting in the front row. Huge mistake by Pavlovs. Kurtas behind the 2-meter line. Great dig. Sekli. No block touch. It's just too far away for Andres Filipovics. And this is now an 8-point lead for Hungary, 19-11. Stirzer. Oh, the lucky dig. This is a great swing. And the point for Filipovics. Ace Pavlovs. Juhasz was not quite sure if he should touch the ball or not. He decided to do so. Sekli just got his hands played by the block. But Latvia is still 5 behind. Good reception. A bit too far, maybe. And that's lifting whistle against Sekli. Kurtas was a great swing from position 5.
And he was not even close to the 2-meter
No.
line.
I mean, when you see what he's able to send behind the serve line, it's amazing how good he's able to swing. Back on the line, he had just too much space between the antenna and the blocker. And that's already 10 points for him. It's still the same standards. Already 50% of Hungary's points are coming from Kötös. Good block. But this one is not coming across the net. Staying into top part of the net, and point for Hungary. Oh, lucky connection. It was kind of a submariner under the net, but
yeah. The set never came over the net, but yet
Burkis
Flavius
found some
managed to do something of it. Great serve also.
Is there any lifting? Whistle against Kovacs. Another net fault whistle. Once again, against the two blockers, Kovacs and Boka. And this is how the streak ends. 23 for Hungary, 19 for Latvia. Remailovs is the solution. Of course, this quick set did not allow the middle blocker to come to block him, and Boka was late on that one. Steered serve for Kötös. Oh wow, on the line. He just saw the space at the very last moment.
Yeah, and he saw in front of him Vyacheslav Grimailovs ready to block, and
First set point
the
Hungary.
little space left on the line was enough for Kötös. Oh, this one is totally missed.
He took some risk on this set point.
And his partners
Yeah, you are in danger if you're sitting.
who are in danger as well.
Steered for Kötös behind the 2-meter line with the help of the net. It's digged by Latvia. Hector Manis, free ball Hungary. Luckily, Pavlovs managing to find a solution. There was a tip touched by the block, but not enough. Kötös with the swing. This one will not come back. And it's a 12th point for Robert Kötös, and the first set for Hungary, 25-22. It's only a 3 points difference between Hungary and Latvia at the end, but it sounds like Hungary was really controlling the situation during the entire set, especially when they got this amazing streak behind the serve line.
And this trick made all the difference, actually, because in the play, Latvia show great skills. They blocked pretty well.
I mean, there was also some unforce on the Hungarian side because they tried a lot, both serving and spiking. But yeah, the real level of Latvia, we will not really know after this game. I mean, it's not over yet, and Latvia can take a set. For sure they can. They can even win the game. It's the magical of sports. But, I mean, Hungary seems to be really strong and, you know, pretty complete in all area of the games. Players are moving well. It will be interesting to see what Latvia will do later today against Netherlands and what Hungary will be able to do against Serbia. Serbia is quite lucky with that. They're playing the first game at 9 and then again 7:15. It's a long game in terms of time, but they have a lot of time to rest in between the two games. That's pretty nice for them.
Oh yeah, they have the opportunity to go back to the hotel, maybe take a little nap.
Yeah, at least a full lunch, which will not necessarily be the case for Italy, for example. It's long. Can you imagine if we compare this to volleyball, the volleyball you are used to watch if you're not familiar with sitting volleyball, this could mean in the same afternoon you can technically play 2 games with 5 sets. That's 10 sets in the same afternoon. So if you're watching the action, I know a lot of you in France are watching. Sometimes we talk about this French Cup with 2 games in the same day, but those are 2 sets games. Here you can play 10 sets in one afternoon. That's a lot of volleyball.
And sitting volleyball needs a lot of energy. That's not where, because you are sitting on the ground, that you don't have to put energy in any of your action. It's even, I think, physically more exacting than volleyball.
Yeah, it is really demanding. Well, who is on court? For Latvia, the same. They don't have a lot of options. And this is the same on the Hungarian side. They will carry on with the same 6 starters. Checking something with the device, with the marker, before being ready for the second set. Some long discussions.
This was done Alexis Capel. The second referee is checking at the mark table.
Yeah, no one really knows what the discussion is about, but for sure there is some break here.
Yeah, both teams are in position, are ready to start the second set.
And the French staff is already in the area to observe what's going on with Latvia and Hungary. Probably more on the Latvian side. I mean, if Dominique Duvivier has to choose one game to win, to get maintained in this Silver League, it's maybe Latvia or Italy. Or, I mean, they would be happy to win any game. But it looks like Hungary is playing at some higher level so far. Ektermanis for the first serve. Kurtosh first swing, good dig. And Sekli for the conclusion. It's only his first point in the game. He didn't score any in the first one. Adrimailov struggling with the reception. Point Nagy. Ektermanis, good connection with Vivkarix.
quick set to the middle. And no blockers in front of Vevkarex.
Point for Kurtes, great block out. The place where they made the change between libero and middle blocker was not optimal. They had to redo it. Exactly. Good reception, Grimailov's good swing, and net fault called against Laszlo Kovacs. Great chip, Kurtes for the set. And Boca to conclude this one. (4-2) Hungary. And you see the bench of this Magyar side. A lot of options for the Reds. Long serve, Filipavicius felt that this one might go in, and he was right, but unable to receive it properly. This one is better. But Berg is awaited by Kurtes for a great block. Free ball Latvia, Grimailov's a bit low, but Pavlovs finds the solution.
Yeah, it's definitely a better idea to play in front of Joseph Sturzer than in front of Robert Kurtes.
Well done, Nagy. He was on the back row. Just an easy swing without any risk to score this 7th point for Hungary. And it's time for mopping. Great reception on the serve from Kurtes. And Latvia turns this position.
Yeah, and it's quite a good news for the Latvian team. Being able to have the side out immediately on Robert Kurtes' serve.
Grimailov's. It's just out. Yeah, not far away from the line.
No,
oh, no, he said
Balch eventually gave the point to Grimailov's and Latvia.
That's an ace. Tactical one short. Nagy touched by the block. Hector Manis. Good swing. Filipavicius. Yeah, Latvia is only one behind. 6-7. But this is the end of the streak. With this ball from Grimailov's being stopped by the net. Now the spike touched by the block, but that's enough to score for Latvia number 10, Filipavicius. Lifting call against Tirter.
Not the tallest player, trying to get a few centimeters when blocking. Misjudgment by Extremanis. The ball eventually falling smack on the line.
Just a very short lead for Hungary, 9-8.
And for the second time when Joseph Stierxer is serving, the Latvians try to play the ball directly on his position, but it was covered this time by Uash.
That's an ace for Ektermanis. And Latvia is in front in the second set, 10-9. Oh, what a fight to bring this ball back in play. And what a conclusion by Sekli. With the net fault in addition on Latvian side. Burkis, great swing on the line. 11-all. That's 2 points in a row for Burkis.
Very efficient with his left hand.
Sekli sending this one too far away.
And Latvia now 2 points ahead.
And this will be interesting to see how Hungary will react now, being led by 2, first time in the game. Another point for Burkis. Exactly, the serve is good, but reception as well. And Grimailov scores another point for Latvia. Another block on Kurtesh, this time Dmitris Pavlovs.
It's not the best position for Hungary as Kurtesh has to move. This time he remains in the middle of the net.
Boca blocked.
Oh, it's out.
Just out. Well, no doubt. Those are now 15 points for Kertész. But Hungary is still 4 behind.
And Black's left hand maybe red and hot for a while after attempting to block Robert Kertész.
Another good point scored by Pavlovs for Latvia. Kertész, block out. He is behind the serve line. He will need some good ones in between Pavlov's arms.
Pavlov's warning that Boca legs could prevent him from taking a good position at the net.
This is timeout for Latvia. They don't want Kertész's shoulder to warm up because they still have like 3 points lead, which is quite comfortable. If Latvia wants to take a set to Hungary, it's maybe a good moment now. We're back with Robert Kertész. Good reflect by Gromailovs. See one more time his powerful serve. Too much of power, too few control. 5-point lead for Latvia. And timeout called for Hungary. I mean, Hungary is not doing a lot of different things since the last one. They just didn't have any good streak behind the serving line. And Latvia found some great solutions to block them and to avoid Kertész to score too much in the second set. He had 12, he now has 17. That's only 5 points for him in the second one.
I think Latvia this set is playing more as a team as Hungary does.
And another ace from Gromailovs. Tactical one short in front of Nagy. He finds the solution. Well, they will need something to happen at some point. They are 5 behind. They will need to find some breakpoint opportunities. No touch on the strong spike by Filipovic. Lucky dig by Latvia. Kurtes free ball. And touching the net, and this ball is just rolling out of bounds. Ektermanis touched the ball just a bit too much, at least 2 times. That's a good conclusion for Filipovic. Second time I call by the Hungarian coach, because Latvia is only 2 points away from winning this second one, and they can definitely do it to find an equalizer, 1-all. Surprising that Latvia is able to lead the way by 5 like this. Some of the key players of Hungary definitely did not play at their level. For example, we only saw 2 points from Sekli. I remember, like, for a couple of years when Hungary came to here, he was already a key player, able to score a lot. Let's see if Latvia can conclude this second one. Where's the captain, Ektermanis? Touched by the block. Kurtes for Nagy. Good block out. Good set for Burkis. Oh, lucky dig, Sturzer. Kurtes with a great swing one more time.
What a defense by Joseph Sturzer, 61. Put twice this ball up from hitting Kurtes. Finished the job.
Touched by Kurtes. This is set point Latvia now. Difficult ball. It's free ball Latvia. And conclusion for Viv Karix. 1-all between Hungary and Latvia. Well, not quite what we're expecting to see. Latvia having the control of the entire set. Hungary never ever found the solution.
No, and Robert Kertész can do everything every time, so I think Hungary have to figure out other solutions, maybe try to involve more other players.
Yeah, we didn't see anyone coming from the bench so far.
Didn't score a lot, but neither did he get a big bunch of balls to hit. And on the Latvian side, many players contributed offensively.
It's pretty equal when you see how much they scored. We have 8 points for Pavlovs, 9 for Filip Paviks, 7 for Grimailovs. All of them are pretty much involved. When you see the stat lines on the Hungarian side, you have Kertész with 18, Nagy with 6, and then no one over 3 points. Which means if Kertész is not able to score a lot, which means 10 points per set, Hungary will struggle, or they will have to involve much more player in the offensive area.
And volleyball is a team sport. Sitting volleyball, exactly the same way, is a team sport. And the team is more important than the individuals, even if obviously having such a player as Robert Kertész may help, but you can't forget every other players. You have to feed them with sets, allow them to take part in the game.
Especially if you consider that Hungary will have to play a second game tonight against Serbia. If you ask him to spike 80 times in the game, then he will not be able to do so anymore tonight. I know he's really young, he's in very good physical condition, but still, if he's unsuccessful to find solutions attacking, then you need to choose other players to set the ball to other options, and it will be even harder for the block facing them not to be only on Kertész, and then at some point you send him some balls when he has some more space. But yeah.
Plus, I may be wrong, but I don't feel like Boca and Juhász, or even Nagy, who is now ready to serve to begin this third set, are very experienced sitting volleyball players. Definitely, they are volleyball players, but still there are some skills very specific to sitting volleyball, and I do think they didn't get them. That's why also maybe Hungary is in difficulty when trying to play as a team.
First block, Sekli. Another good spike from Berkis. They will have to find solution when he's sitting in position number 4. He's always spiking on the line. The blocker never goes towards the antenna. He always has space to score. The ball running on the net. Great block, Kertész. And the ball does not come back. Well, I'm still wondering, because, and we mentioned Du's team are playing this Silver Nations League, but also preparing for the European Championship. For sure, Hungary will not be able to take with them those non-eligible players, which means it will completely change the roster.
Nagy.
It will completely change the roster.
So they don't be allowed to take part in the European Championship. This championship is in Hungary. So
at home, yeah.
Clearly, they intend to perform as well as they can in this European Championship. You don't take the organization if you don't want to do something.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that they do not play here with almost the same team that they will have back home.
Yeah, and on the other side, you told it just before the game. There are 7 guys, but those 7 guys are playing together.
Oh, yeah.
Have been playing together for years now.
They know each other perfectly. Yeah, that's a big miss by Viv Carex. No damage on his teammate. Hector Manis. Oh, it looked like a free ball for Kovacs, but it's not. Stürzer for Kurtesh. What a great block by Grimailovs.
It's also a good coaching by Grimailov, so player and coach in this position. He is in front of Robert Kurtesh, so he is, I think, the best blocker of the Latvian team, and he takes care himself of Robert Kurtesh. And Kovacs has good reason not to be satisfied with himself.
And Latvia is in front. Oh, Grimailovs. This was exactly in the middle of the fire camp. Nobody wanted to take that first contact. 6-4, Latvia.
Why on earth did they stop playing?
Exactly, just catch the ball and stop playing. Of course, the contact time of Grimailovs was really long.
Yeah, it could be questionable, but definitely Pierre Klobalch or Zvezdan Alexis Campbell had not whistled. So just keep playing.
Conclusion, Pavlovs and Hungary is making things difficult for them. And timeout called by Hungary. (8-4) for Latvia. That's already a 4 points deficit for Hungary in this third set. If you're just joining the action, it stands 1-all between these two teams. And for sure, Hungary was not expecting such a starting game in the competition. Yeah, basically, if things go as planned in this competition, you need to win all of your 5 games to reach the Golden Nations League next year. Otherwise, it would mean that the level between all two teams is really close, and we will have to need some additional calculation. And there will be a first substitution for Hungary, with Boka coming out and Christian Velek in. His experience, he knows about sitting volleyball. We saw him playing in France, in Rouen.
previous action was really typical of sitting volleyball with the setter remaining on the left side of the net in order to minimize as much as possible the movement.
Nagy, yeah, easy block. Pavlovs once again. And he's the first Latvian player to reach 10 points. This ball is called out. And it is a 6 point for Hungary. 6-10. And Christian Velek for his first serve of the game. Sturzer was Sekli scoring. Yeah, when he's sitting in position number 3, they could use him more. He's really tall at the net. Of course, he's front-facing Hector Manis, but still, too much of energy in this serve for Velek. This serve is too long. Latvia still has a comfortable 3-point lead in this third set. Good swing, Filipavičius. Oh, lucky touch with the foot.
And Latvia being patient.
They have to until they find the solution. And Burkes did it really good. Well done, Sekli, on that block. And for the moment, Hungary is not able to score any break point. Burke is on the line once again. Oh, lucky this one by Nagy. It's not conventional what you expect to see in sitting volleyball, but it works. That's one more point. That's full touch on the Latvian side. Hungary is successfully decreasing the gap between the two teams in this third set. But they are still 2 behind. What a spike. Strong one by Andreis Filipavičius.
Don't stop playing! Once again, Ferenc Zekeli at turn his back to the net and stop playing, so the ball was still alive.
Yeah, it's the second time in this set. The first time he basically just catch the ball and he stopped the game without any whistle from the referees. And this is a good serve. This is how he got this award for 2 years. Block out found by Laszlo Kovacs. And Hungary is back in contention. 14-0. Timeout, Latvia. Between Hungary and Latvia in this third set. 1-0. Two teams are really close from each other. And it's important to take the advantage in this third set. I mean, the mission for these two teams is avoid to play 5 sets now. Otherwise, the second game of the day will be just so difficult physically. Kertész with a great swing. This ball will come back, but no one take the next touch. Oh, what a shame for Filipovics. He fought really hard to get it back.
And he deliberately played this ball as high as possible to give his teammates time to play it. He had reasons to be quite furious about it. Plus it allows Ferenc Zekeli to keep serving and serving hard. End of the streak. So,
I mean, he fought his team back. Now they're in front. He had a good streak behind the line. Exactly. Nagy struggling. Kertész faking the spike. Second contact is too difficult for Kovacs. Kertész, oh, he tried some funny trick and tip behind the block, but the block was like clearly watching out what he was doing. And Latvia is in front again, 17-16.
Yeah, Krimailov is not born yesterday. He was awaiting such a trick by Robert Kertész.
Exactly, the good reception. Kertész, that's a good swing. I mean, he's facing tall blockers. That's the reason why he's not able to score that much. What a block by Grimailovs. Perfect position. Great solid arms.
And each time Gromilov switch position and comes in front of Robert Kurtesh.
Yeah, it will be the case once again for Hungary tonight. 7:15 the game against Serbia. We saw Serbia having great blockers against France this morning. It will be one more time something he will have to deal with. And once again, Gromilov blocking him. Oh, Kovacs completely missing the set. And that's a 2-point lead for Latvia, maybe at the best moment. Touch by the blocks, Chirche for Kurtesh, but he was falling down. Great D, Kovacs. Chirche for Velek, but he was not waiting this ball, he was not ready to swing, and that's a lifting call against him. That's a good call from Pierre Klebalch. Kurtesh is always a solution when he can find the area where Gromilov is not sitting. We're checking something between the second referee and the marker. If everything is fine, Hungary will be able to serve. They are 3 behind. They fought back. They even moved in front at some point in the middle of this third set. But once again, they are lead by 3. Timeout Hungary. Who asked for it? Apparently no one. Well, that's weird, because apparently they were checking what was going on with the device. No one asked timeout.
And as it forces Robert Kurtesh to wait even a little more before serving, it's definitely, it's not to the advantage of Hungary.
Now there will be some discussion between Pierre Klebalch
right now
and Zvezdan Aleksic-Kapel. Maybe sometime for us, Ellen, to get some small dessert. If you want, I saw there is some watermelon at the catering. If you want us to share something to rehydrate for the rest of the day. We have 3 more games going on after this one.
And I heard that watermelon seeds, especially, were very good.
Really good for the house. Yeah, you don't have to remove them. It's absolutely good. You can keep them in. And for the summer approaching, it's quite a good idea for afternoon snack if you're hungry. And in the meantime, there is a big discussion going on between Pierre Klebalch and Zvezdan Aleksic-Kapel. What was going on? Who called this timeout? Someone? What time is it? It's 3:15. Everything is fine. Everyone is happy to be here. Latvia is leading 20-17 in the third one.
It could be a bug in the electronic devices, maybe.
Yeah, that's something that can happen with IT. We never know. I mean, at least Italy and France will have some more time to warm up, because they're supposed to play 3:45. Well, the result is the same. Even if no one asked for a timeout, this was a huge timeout for both teams. Plenty of time to share tactical solutions. But apparently they did not count. If I look at the scoreboard, they did not count a second timeout for Hungary. It's one on each side.
It will be a double punishment. Cut the arm of Robert Kurtes and lose your only remaining timeout.
I don't really know what happened, but there is like some big discussion going on. Still now. Well, the scoreboard is good. 20-17 with Hungary about to serve. This is absolutely fine. In terms of timeout, you cannot see them on the screen, but we see them on the scoreboard of the venue here. We're still discussing about timeouts. Yeah, that's maybe the question, to say that Hungary used the second timeout.
It was all about the score.
We never know with these electronic devices. If someone called the timeout or not. Maybe this could also just be an unplugged device, who knows? At least apparently Pierrick has something on his device, that's fine. It's the longest timeout ever. Maybe we should announce to France and Italy that they should not warm up for now. It can be a lot longer. Okay, so that's 2 timeouts for Hungary. They cannot ask for anyone anymore. Oh, the score was not even good.
Yeah,
it's 18-19. Oh, wow. Touched by the block. The point.
Lifting.
Hungary lifting whistled again. Grimailovs. And that's an equalizer, 19-0. So score was not good. Number of timeouts is not good on the scoreboard. But the situation is under control. And this will be, oh wow, yellow card for Grimailovs.
He used to be the captain, so he used to be the one who could talk to the referee. It's no longer the case. So
I mean, he's still the coach.
He should let all these exterminates.
Yeah, but exterminates is sitting in position 4. It's too far away to go to Pierrick. Grimailovs, is there any touch? No touch. And that's a 1-point lead for Hungary, 20-19. Timeout, Latvia.
Yeah, Alessandro Issi did quite the same for Italy in the previous game.
But he didn't get his yellow card.
You argue with the referee. No, he didn't get the yellow card. And the point after that, you make a big mistake just because you're furious and you lose your nerves.
So we said that sitting volleyball is going a bit quicker than the volleyball you know. We are 20-19 in the third set, and it's already 1 hour and 21 minutes of play. See that it can also be long. Well, we had some very long timeouts, or fake timeouts, or whatever you call it. Kurtes is back on serve. No more timeouts available, neither for Hungary nor for Latvia. Good serve for Kurtes. $25 points for him in this game. Is it the net or is it some Latvian arm? That's another ace for Hungary. And that's a 3 points lead. One more.
Yeah, this time Dmitry Pavlovs doesn't agree. Tried to say that he didn't touch the ball. So there is no solution. Wow.
That's an additional ace for him. When he's serving like that,
And
no
it's a
one can
set
stop
point.
Hungary. Set point Hungary. And substitution for Latvia. With Maxis Kalis Granbergs, youngest player of this side, coming in for Dmitris Pavlovs. Things are ready. Substitution is okay. Kurtes is ready. Set point Hungary. This point is for Latvia, and the newcomer Granberg scoring it. Still 4 more set points for Hungary. Tough reception, ball is high, fight at the net. Net full whistle against Latvia, against Hector Manis. And this is how Hungary takes a 2-1 lead in this game. And another lucky bunch of school kids going to try to play sitting volleyball. And the time for us to say a big thank you one more time to the private partners of this event. The famous Biscuiterie de l'Abbaye. This is also some good option for the afternoon snack. Of course, take very care of the summer body. Not too much of them, but they are really good. If you have the option to get some here in the venue, at the venue, you don't hesitate. And for all facilities to have the catering for volunteers, Carrefour Market from Bretteville-sur-Odon also helping through the process of partnerships for this 2025 Silver Nations League here in Caen. Well, 2-1. I mean, each time Hungary was able to win the set is when Kurtes was able to score a streak. So it's still a team that needs him to be at his top level if they want to win.
So we may say that the key for Latvia is to get the side out immediately on the first serve of Robert Kurtes.
If they can.
And waiting for the next rotation. We'll try to do the same.
It's
Don't
crazy.
Kurtes scoring so many points on his serve.
He already has in total 28 points. 12 in the first one, 6 in the second one, 10 points in the third one.
Yeah, so when Kurtes scores in double digits, times get harder for the opponent team.
But I'm actually pretty surprised because Latvia is doing well. Even with Kurtes, like having 28, they're able to have only 25-22 last. They won the second and 25-20. It's not like a huge gap between these two teams, which is quite surprising when you imagine that Latvia had basically no substitution or just one. Yeah, the message is really clear. It will not be easy against any team this week. And we give you one more time the schedule of this afternoon. Italy-France is the next game. It's supposed to start at 3:45. I can already tell you it will be a bit later.
And Latvia is a good team indeed. 2 years ago in the European Championship in Caen in Italy, they took the 6th place, while Hungary was ranked only 9th. And Latvia even was higher than Serbia, 7th, and Italy, 8th. So from all the teams here for the Silver Nations League in Caen. 2 years ago, for the A European Championship, they were the best ranked team.
I mean, they're really experienced. They know each other perfectly. Ektermanis for the first serve of this fourth set. Good solution for Kovacs with this smart block out.
Perfect set by Ektermanis for the left arm of Berkis.
Oh, and to keep you posted on the timings, the next game will start at 4:45. So that's a 1 hour delay compared to what you had in mind and what was announced. We already have a 1 hour delay that we can maybe carry on until later tonight, because all the games will not be played in a row. Good block for Kertes. And that's an early lead for Hungary in this fourth set. Grimailov's the tip. And there is this match in the match between Grimailovs and Kertes. This is already point number 30 for Robert Kertes. Grimailovs with Carricks, and that's a lifting called against Velek. Yeah, those numbers are just crazy, because when you imagine that we have a great game between Netherlands and Italy, 5 sets with a high quality, 27-25. The best scorer in the game was Mark Koning with 17 points. Kertes almost he has the double in only 3 sets played. That's crazy how important this player is for Hungary. Well, this one is clearly out. Kertes on the line. Oh, the referee was happy with this dig from Ektermanis. Quite surprising. The time of contact seemed so long. Anyway. Net was moving, but it was from under. That's an ace for Hungary. Laszlo Kovacs. Great dig, Kovacs. Scherzer for the spike. Good block, Christian Velek.
And Grimailovs very present at the net, taking the best on Christian Velek. Good serve by Berkis.
Kurtesh, free ball Latvia. Ektermanis. No touch, simply out of bounds. Ace Kurtesh. It's been a long time. What did you say? They have to switch this position as fast as they can. Probably now. Oh, what a serve again. That's a second in a row.
Plus, when he took the serve, Hungary had already a 4-point lead.
Great serve again, but this one is just too long. But still, the deficit is huge again. 5 points deficit for Latvia. Grimailov's great serve.
I would like to panic Arnaud Bessa, but from where I am, I heard a strength crash when the serve by Kurtesh hit the cam.
Ektermanis. Blockout found by Filipavicus.
And a good wall shot by Filipavicius. To score the 8th point of Latvia in this fourth set. Latvia fighting back.
Point for Pavlovs. And timeout Hungary, because Latvia is more than fighting back. They're only one behind. 9 for Latvia, 10 for Hungary. It's always the same. Hungary is able to create a good gap, like comfortable gap, and then Latvia is able to fight back. Remember in the first set, they had like a 7 or 8 point lead at some point, and the set just ended 25-22. Quite crazy that they're not able to capitalize when they build some great gap. I mean, the quality of the reception is not optimal. Quality of the set is not. They never really found Kurtesh behind the 2-meter line, so there are a couple of positions when he's sitting on the back row on which they're struggling. Everyone is ready. Grimailovs is ready. Good serve. Great reception, Kurtesh. This set is a bit too wide. Nagy, the block is in. And this is an equalizer for Latvia, 10-all. Oh, great serve, and that's an ace for Grimailovs. He's able to answer to Kurtesh aggressivity. Good block, Velek. All. Tactical one on Grimailovs. Kurtesh behind the 2-meter line. Just a soft spike. Is there any touch? No touch. And we will do just a bit of mopping before the next serve from Hungary.
And Kurtes helps also as much as he can in defense.
I mean, he's really good in reception and transition set and all that stuff. He's a pretty complete player. All important moment. The first team able to create a small break. Perfect reception. Sekli a bit falling behind him. Touched by the block. Another option, Stürzer. Oh, Nagy with a bit of luck. He was also completely falling down when he scored this one. Akos Barnabas Nagy. And this fourth set is still unpredictable. 13-0. Stürzer. Reception is good. Hector Manis. That's in. Well, that's only the experience of Hector Manis feeling absolutely where he is and that nobody is sitting in position 4 on the Hungarian side.
Under 500 selections, you don't try this kind of...
no, but he has more now. Because we partied together with him.
And I guess even if it hadn't worked, none of his teammates would have said anything to him.
Difficult reception for Stürzer with only one harm. This ball stays on the Latvian side. Filipovic's smart.
Yeah, very quick play.
He had some space between the antenna and the blocker. He just pushed the ball a little bit without any risk. Block and counter block. Ball is still in play. Berkis. Good swing with his left shoulder. Great dig on this swing from Kurtes. Berkis just a bit too deep. I mean, the idea was clever. One hand side for Grimailovs. It's in the antenna straight. I guess Berkis was absolutely waiting in front of Kurtes, and the ball came back. Really fast in his face.
Yes, Grimailovs wasn't at the net. Kurtes thought he had some space, but Berkis was there.
Another point for Berkis. And see how equal it is for Latvia. We already have 4 players over 10 points on the Latvian side. Grimailovs, Berkis, Filipovics, Pavlovs. They have a lot of options on all positions to score points, which is not the case for Hungary. Good block against Kurtis. Pavlov's concluding that one. I mean, working on a game plan against Hungary is pretty basic. You have to avoid Kurtis to score 10 points or more in a set. If we do so, then you don't have a lot of players. None of the players from Hungary outside him have 10 points. None of them. Velek with his third point of the game. But Hungary is still too behind.
Many solutions for Latvia with Grumailovs.
Yeah, they can score almost with everyone.
He can score a lot of points also, but he gives often ball in very good conditions to the other player, opening space for them.
Good fight at the net. Grumailov's second hand, lucky dig. Ektermani is blocked. What a great rally. Velek blocked by Pavlovs. Is this double touch by Velek? It is. And that's 21st point for Latvia. A 3 points lead for the Latvian. Oh wow, well done, Nagy. That's just at the perfect spot when nobody was sitting behind position 2.
And Grumailov's coming from the serve line. A little bit tired maybe.
This is substitution for Hungary. Boka coming in for Velek. Good swing.
Yeah, welcome swing for Gergo Boka.
Exactly, second time. This ball was too much to the inside. Ektermanis.
Oh, net fault. Net fault. No.
No net fault whistled. So the point is for Andrejs Filipovics.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought that Filipovic had a touch on it. Yeah, he did. He did when finishing his move, his attack move.
Well, anyway, no one saw it. And this is a timeout called for Hungary because Latvia is 4 in front, and you see the French team slowly warming up with Morgan Troussard, Benjamin Lacroix-Desmazes, Mathieu Jagu, William Cormon, Damien Roger, Jean-Christophe Rambaud, head coach Dominique Duvivier. I mean, they're waiting to be back on court against Italy.
They can go even slower.
And it will not be before 4:45. Oh no, we got just update of the time. It will be 4:30 if we finish in 4 sets. It will be 4:45 if we go in 5. So depends on how this set carries on.
2 points only needed by Latvia to
only 2.
Equalize. So,
but if Hungary is able to conclude the game now,
maybe Italy-France could take place at 4:45.
Well, that's still 45 minutes late. And this will be set point for Latvia on this mistake.
You were trying to explain that his hands were not over the net. So even if he is back row, he could play this ball the way he did.
Oh, lucky dig. And block out found by Latvia. 2 sets all. We will have a tie-break. We had one between the Netherlands and Italy, and that's the second game in a row for which we have 5 sets. How lucky we are to have so much of sitting volleyball here in Caen this weekend.
Yes, thrilling competition indeed. A new toss between the two captains, the two number 5. Aldis Ektermanus for Latvia, János Peres for Hungary. And I don't know who won this toss and what is the choice of the winner.
The only thing I can tell you is how Latvia will start this 5th set.
With Maxis Carlis Gronbergs on the bench, maybe?
Apparently Latvia will serve. And let's see what they will do with the starting 6 of Hungary. I mean, the only option we saw is putting Christian Veleg in for Gerge Boca. Could be that they will start with Veleg again, who did quite a good job.
Yeah, we didn't see Joseph Domina on the field.
Not at all. Yeah, we didn't see Domina, we didn't see János Peres, we didn't see Sabo. Zarandi, number 14, didn't came in. They have plenty of more options. Let's get ready to rumble. 5th set between Hungary and Latvia. Important to win that game, because as we know it, the final ranking will be made on how many games you won. That's the first criteria we'll check. Then the points, and then if we have to go further to the set ratio, points ratio, but we're not there. You know, the action will go on till Sunday. 6 games today. We're not even halfway from the day. 6 games tomorrow and 3 on Sunday. Each team playing against each other. That's 5 games per team. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 1 on Sunday. To see who will get the ticket for next year's Golden Nations League to play alongside Bosnia and Herzegovina, Germany, Ukraine, Turkey, Croatia. Ektermanis to serve first in this 5th set. Kurtesh, touched by the block. Kurtesh again, touched by the block. And this first point is for Hungary. Latvia decided to play the ball over the net.
And in the Hungarian side,
Ferenc Sekli. Good fight at the net. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Second point for Hungary. It's a lifting whistle against Pavlovs. Even before he touched the ball, there was this whistle in the venue. 2-0 Hungary. Free ball Latvia. Ektermanis for Berkis. Good job at the block. Curtis, block out. Well, that's 35 points for him now. And timeout called by Hector Manis with this 3 points lead for Hungary. It's not Latvia leading 3-0, it's absolutely Hungary leading 3-0. Don't focus on the score that you can see on your screen. It's 3-0 for Hungary and not for Latvia, and it's timeout Latvia. Hungary has the best start in this fifth set. Of course, we will correct this as soon as we can. But it's not even a question. It's Hungary leading 3 points to 0. They scored all of the points of this fifth set. And that's the reason why Latvia called an early timeout through the captain. It's not the coach, the playing coach, who is calling the timeout. It's the captain. That's really funny to see. It's all this Hector Manis sitting on the field, on the court, asking for the timeout. Set Burkis, great block. Last look. Oh, the point is for Latvia. Was there some lifting on net fault? But anyway, the result is the same. Point is for Latvia, 3-1 Hungary. We should make things easier for Filipovic, giving him a ball to serve. No, it's the case. Latvia is still behind. Miles for Burkis. He finds some space once again, touching Boka's left arm, and Stirzer a bit too short to dig it. Latvia is back, one behind. Oh, tactical one. Some sky ball here in Caen. Kurtash scoring an additional point. And here we are with Laszlo Kovacs. Grimailovs, is there any touch? No touch. Fifth point Hungary, 5-2. Grimailovs, great block, Stirzer. Oh, he's not the tallest, but such a good timing against Grimailovs.
And solid hands.
Well, you have no choice, it just comes so fast. Hector Manis, Grimailovs has to give this ball back. One hand sent. Boka with a bit of luck. But this is now 7-2 for Hungary, a 5 points lead.
When they try to play by the middle, it works, even if it's not big attacks. Little deflection by Boka are efficient too. Boka with
a new point for Boka.
Great block now.
It was a great choice from Hungary to put Boka instead of Velek for this tiebreak. He's scoring a lot. He already has 3 or 4 in this tiebreak out of the 8 that Hungary scored.
Some of the Hungarian players managed to switch court, not on the proper way, but the left one were caught by Pierre Lebalch.
No, they wanted to find some shortcuts. But no, he wants to see them in front of him.
All around. You can't cross the net.
I mean, you can imagine he wants to enjoy the action. Yeah. 8 points to 2. Kovacs is already ready to serve. Kurtesh. Oh, wow. He just faked the full spike and then pushed it just behind the net. Yeah, Grimailov's not quite happy with being tricked like this. That's a great block by Boca. It's out. And this is now an interesting lead for Hungary. The gap is huge, 8 points, 10-2. Grimailov's another great block by Kurtesh. Berkis. He just touched the ball. Very few. Gergo Boca did not allow his teammates to play behind him. Good conclusion. Point is for Latvia.
So Kurtesh was convinced that the ball once again was Indian Guyana side.
Okay, 2 balls on court, that's a bit too much. And we will reload the action with Alexander Vivkareks serving. Good block on that serve, Boca. He's doing good. Oh, great serve, Kurtesh. Lucky Dick with the foot. Nobody can cover this. This point goes to Latvia. 5-11. Still a comfortable lead for Hungary.
Double touch on the set by Nagy.
Good block, Grimailovs. And that's another point for Latvia. And at some point, Hungary will probably try to cut the streak, which is not the case yet. Kurtesh blocked. Good cover. Ekterman is deep. Styrtsa for Kurtesh. Oh, well done, Pavlovs. And this will now be
a clever play by Pavlovs, and yeah, Istvan Balok asking for timeout.
Yeah, they still have a 3 points lead, but I know how it is. 3 points with Latvia can go really quick. They already experienced it in the previous set. What a game once again. After the game between Netherlands and Italy, it's once again really unpredictable to say what will happen in the next few minutes. Of course, Hungary has the lead.
But in the tiebreak, Italy was leading 12-10 and eventually lost this tiebreak 12-15. So it can go really very fast.
Yeah, and to remind you, these two teams are only playing their first game of the day. They will be back on court. Latvia later today against the Netherlands. It will not be before 6:30 apparently. And Hungary will take on Serbia. Same, not before 8 p.m. tonight. Oh, great dig. Grimailovs with a smart tip. Free ball, Latvia. And Brock Styrtsa. I mean, he also had two important blocks in this
And he can rejoice over after this second monster block for him in this match.
Grimailov's in between Sekli and Nagy. 9-12. And here we have Grimailov's. Well, Hungary has to be very careful if he is able to do a streak now. And the first ace is here for Grimailov's. Can he do one more? Close to.
Sturzer maybe didn't touch this ball.
We'll see it one more time in the slow motion. That was close. 13-10. Stays on the Latvian side, and this will be 4 match points for Hungary. Nagy, it's touched, and it's game for Hungary, 15-10 in the tiebreak. They win this game 3-2. But what a game we had one more time between these two teams. What a great show and a great promotion for sitting volleyball. The victory is for Hungary. So now that we saw all the teams, we have 1 victory for Serbia, 1 for Netherlands, 1 for Hungary. Which means that the game from tonight between Serbia and Hungary will already help us to see a much better who are the contenders for the ticket for next year's Golden Nations League. We have a couple of minutes to rest, and we'll be back pretty soon with the 4th game of the day, the 2nd game for both teams. The game will be the one between Italy and France around 4:30.